When you're trying to make moves to get ahead or help others, you might need a nice leather backpack to help carry everything you need to get the job done. Leather backpacks not only make a statement, they're also more durable than backpacks using other materials. In this video, I'm sharing my adventures working, volunteering, performing, and networking with this Pious brown executive leather backpack. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way. Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and always like and comment down below. It also helps a lot if you tell other people about my channel. So if you find this video valuable, please share it with somebody who you think might like it. I'm no stranger to doing videos about leather backpacks, duffels, belts, leather products in general, but it's been a minute since I did a video about a leather backpack. So Pious Leather reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to feature their brown executive backpack on my channel. So they sent me this backpack for the purposes of this video. So today we're going to be using this backpack in different situations just to see how it holds up and the features of it as well. Nothing too strenuous because it is an executive backpack that has some pretty big pockets in it too. So if we take a quick look at it, it has 3 different compartments in here, all going completely through the length of the backpack. And they are much more spacious than what it looks like it might be just based off of the single picture that they have online. So there's not very many pictures on the website. I wish there were a little bit more so that maybe I could get a little bit better of an idea of what to expect before it arrived. But when it did arrive, I am pleasantly surprised with how much space there is in this backpack. There's also 2 little compartments up here in the lower part of the backpack as well. And there's also some nice cushion mesh back here on the back of the backpack where that, actually hits your back. And that's one of my big criticisms of backpacks, of videos that I've done in the past, is that, there's never been any cushion, any mesh. If you carry extra things in the backpack, it can get heavy, right? Especially some of the stuff that I got. So I seem to pack my backpacks really, really heavy. So I like to have a little bit of cushion here on the straps, which this one does, and on the back of the backpack. And this does feature a good amount of cushion. It has the type of leather that's going to gain a lot of character as it ages, and also some nice heavy-duty metal zippers. Now that we've seen the general design and build of the backpack, let's get to our first adventure, and that's volunteering as a sound engineer for my Rotary Club as they host Ukrainian band Komuna Lux to fundraise for Ukrainian children displaced during the war. The show was taking place at a church, and they didn't have a ton of equipment, so I brought some extra XLR cables and wired microphones for the band. Sound guys have to dress mostly in black, so I wore my vintage Tony Lama 6250 boots with a bone-button Western shirt and slim straight Wrangler retro jeans. The show went great, and the band raised over $2,000 for their nonprofit helping children in Ukraine. When it was all over, I put away the church's equipment and packed up my cables and mics to head out. My next adventure was my very own show at Airy Acres, where I went a bit heavier and packed my entire dry bag of recording equipment into the bag's front pocket. The compartment is much bigger than I thought when I was looking at it online. This backpack can actually hold a lot considering its smaller, sleeker look. For the show, I had to show off a little bit more with my fit than I did as a sound guy, so I wore a denim button shirt from Ariat, my Life is for Taking Chances shirt in pink, black Levi's Western fit jeans, and vintage Justin elephant boots. It was a rainy day, so I was inside and kept it pretty chill for the most part.
Grab your pack and let's go back to the quiet and clear nights. I could use a break from making hits surrounded by city sights.
The next day, I started at the Strand Cafe to do a little work on my laptop. The backpack has a great laptop pocket with the back cushion directly behind it to help protect it. I was picking away at what you might think would be some serious work by the look on my face, but it really was just some research as I build out a membership platform on my website. When I was done, I headed over to another Rotary event. My club was doing a road rally, which is kind of like a scavenger hunt done by driving around, and I was playing some music at the finish line, which was at Ithaca Beer. I put a tip jar and a sign holder in the backpack along with a Sharpie in one of the smaller pockets to collect tips to donate to the Community Grants Fund to help local nonprofits. It was another great event, and I wore a more casual outfit for the day with a Devil Dog Henley shirt, 316 salvage denim jeans, and top hand horsepower 9500 suede boots.
Coming off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee around here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. Hey.
My last adventure for this video took me to Protagonist Books in Dryden. They were having a ribbon cutting, and I'm on the board of the Tompkins Chamber of Commerce, so I like to go to these things when I can. The space is newly renovated and looked great, with the original stone wall, a books mural, a coffee bar, and the owners made their speech and cut the ribbon on a beautiful day. I had to show out in a little fancier outfit with a Reserve full zip cardigan, a Patrick James banded collar shirt, Gustin 1968 salvage denim jeans, freshly cleaned from my last video, and Blackjack Pirarucu boots. To celebrate the Protagonist Books ribbon cutting and store opening, I had to buy a book, so I got my second Carl Sagan book. I have Cosmos already and loved it, so I had to get this one as well. I like this backpack overall. You know, it's not what I expected. There's a lot more room in here than I thought. Looking at it on the website, it looks super small and not very useful to somebody who needs to carry around a lot of things, but there's 3 compartments here, and they're very deep. You got different kinds of pockets in here. Laptop pocket, there's a folder pocket in this middle one. I don't know if I mentioned that. And you also got these 2 little pockets up here. The price comes in at around the mid 200s. So depending on when you look at the website, it could be $240, it could be $260 or $270. I think it's on sale at the time of this recording. So, in the middle range for a nice backpack, a nice leather backpack. And this leather is the kind of leather that is going to get a lot of character as you wear it around. I'm already getting a little scuffs and nicks from this past week of using it. So I like this backpack overall, and it also has this rolly suitcase strap. You know those rolly suitcases where the handle kind of comes up so that you can roll it around the airport or whatever. This strap seems to be one that you can just put it on that handle. I don't usually use one of those suitcases if I have to travel. I'm usually just using a duffel, a leather duffel that is, and I haven't tested this part yet, but I'm glad that it's here because I know a lot of people like to be efficient and just sort of slide their extra carry-on backpack or bag right on their rolly suitcase. So I like that this is here, but I didn't get the opportunity to test it. Overall, I really like the back padding here. I think that's really necessary for a backpack like this. You gotta have some padding in the back and in the straps. Because you never know how much stuff you're gonna have to lug around with you. So having that padding really comes in handy. What do you guys think of this backpack? Let me know in the comments. If you are interested in checking it out on the Pious Leather website, I got links in the description. I also have affiliate links to all of the stuff that I was wearing in this video, the shirts, the jeans, the boots, except for the vintage ones that are discontinued. But all of those are affiliate links in the description, so that means I get a commission when you purchase through those links, so you get to support this channel at no extra cost to you. It's really a great way to do it if you're interested in getting any of the gear that you saw in this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Have a good one.
Now that you mention it, you need a good backpack for adventuring around town or when you're traveling with padding so it's not strenuous. Thanks so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this other leather product video up here, or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.